This is Urdizzle back after an extended break, and I'm not fully back, but I decided to drop a little content just to kind of see where my game's at. I did a daily tournament a day or two ago and thought I'd jump in and see where my game is at by doing 10 back-to-back-to-back multiplayer rounds. So my bag for these rounds has not really changed much over the last few months. I really haven't had a lot of time to adjust it. But I've got my two putters, Keystone and Pure, the Accurate Sticky Keystone and Accurate Glide Pure. My fuse pairing, the Accurate Wind and Accurate Glide. And then jumping into the fairways, my Accurate Roll Explorer, Accurate Wind Musket, Accurate Glide Musket. And then the drivers, again, the trusty recoils, the Glide Wind. I've also got a Wind Skip, which has replaced my River. And then the big boys, the recent addition to the bag, the Glide Roll Rive, and my usual Ballista Pros, the Light Glide and the Glide Skip. I don't have any other of the big drivers, so that is what it is. So this will be roughly triple speed, double the triple speed, kind of in between that, 10 rounds in a row. So we start off on Blueberry, and I haven't played Blueberry too much lately. I've played a few other courses a little bit, so I wasn't as comfortable with, for example, the ace run here, which was pretty decent shot, and the par 4, where I do that flex forehand. Just haven't done that in a while. So this one, we're going Accurate Wind Musket. And again, my goal for this, I don't really have a goal. I'm not trying to average any certain score. I'm not grinding for anything. I'm just kind of letting loose. And I won't say I'm ace running everything, but I'm definitely playing a little more aggressive, but I'm not going to get stupid. Like right here, I'm not going to try to do anything crazy to get closer. Just kind of see where my game's at. See if I can shoot some decent golf. I'd be happy with 1050 rated. I'm not going to be upset with anything lower than that, because again, I'm gonna try some different shots. There I use my Accurate Glide Fuse, where I used to use my River. Here definitely wanna. So this, I haven't really used the Rive that much. So right, just stayed in bounds. So it does carry a little bit further than my Glide Roll Ballista Pro. So that's gonna take some getting used to. I've only played like 5-6 rounds with that new Rive, so it'll take a little getting used to. I did take it to the driving range though, so I messed around with Lakeside, the Condor hole, and tried to see what that does for me. So one of the new additions you'll see in my bag here, right there, is the Wind Skip recoil. Somebody had asked on my daily video a day or two ago why I ditched the River, and I do really enjoy the River. So that was a decent start right there. I do enjoy the River, but I just found I didn't get as many shots out of it as I would like, and there were some holes where I really could have used something a little more overstable. So that's why I decided to throw the recoil in there, and it's been working pretty well for me. Personally hate this hole. This par 5, I do not like it. I bet somebody's got a great line on this. Ooh, that was awful. Let's try to get around this tree. Oh, that's trash. I tried to lay up and messed it up. That's almost made that. It goes to show I haven't played that one in a while. I'm sure someone's got, there's kind of a short left route over there, but into a headwind, I just don't really know if there's a good route for eagle. At least I don't know it. I'm sure somebody will have something. But this hole, pretty reasonable. I like it with a favorable wind there. There's really no reason not to birdie that guy. And then this one right here, I kind of went for it with the Rive, but I know, again, I haven't used that a lot. I know with my Light Glide Ballista Pro, which is what I would normally use there, into a headwind, probably not going to be an ace run. This is another hole right here where I used to use my Glide Roll Ballista Pro, and I had a decent ace run forehand, just not really comfortable with the Rive yet, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, this is probably not going to be a very good rated round. Some easy holes there, and then, if I remember right, Cahoe backwoods here is, oh, that's ugly. Let's see if we can get that guy. There we go. Is not good for ratings. So I have no idea how this is going to turn out. And this one, damn it. I'd been throwing the recoil on that one, and I knew the musket was probably the right choice there. Good thing I made that. Just didn't execute the shot. And that one, that should be a pretty easy birdie with my musket there. So overall, not too annoying around, at least as far as my shooting, but sub 1,000. And I mean, even if I shoot, like let's say I birdie that par 5 I messed up, I mean, I'm still only in the low thousands, below 1050, but oh well. Here's an example of a hole where I like the recoil. So right there, people will ask why I use a recoil instead of like a ballista. That tailwind of 3, I know the ballista can kind of get away from me a little bit. So that's why I like the recoil, is that next step down where I'm not going too far and I don't have to throw my my glide roll disc. Just recoil's a nice in-between disc. And that hole right there is a good reason why I throw the roll explorer. And here's my back route. I know a lot of people do not like that route, but the roll disc gets over the water and just kind of grabs the ground and stops. I actually like that wide left route on these Alwood holes. And then this one, oh, that's too much. Yikes. So that's another hole where I'm used to using the glide roll Ballista Pro, and that one just has a little more distance. Not used to being all the way over there by the logs, so I didn't really have the distance and elevation I wanted. This one, a little tricky. Oh, that was hot garbage. So again, that was one where I would normally throw into a 3 headwind, I would throw my Ballista Pro, and that Rive, I thought for some reason would be a little more overstable than that. It most definitely was not. So that was, again, if I was grinding for rounds, I probably would not do this one, but, you know, again, we're kind of seeing where we're at. It's going to cost me some points there. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. So that'd be a good example there where that was, for me, that was a safe run with my accurate glide musket. And even if I miss, I'm usually up the hill to the left, which is no problem. And that bogey kind of hurt us. We barely snuck in with 1,000 rated around there, so not the best to start. So we got a 1050, a sub 1,000, and then that low 1,000. So not the best, but again, we're just kind of working out the kinks and figuring out where we're at. So this one, if it's one, we're going to try to run this one. Just missed. Yeah, if I can get up on the hill there in that 125 to 130 range, I feel like I can get to it pretty easily. This should be an eagle. Yeah, not going to miss those. Inside 60. So far so good. Left to right wind to 3. I still like throwing the accurate glide musket because it'll usually slide down the hill. Very rarely do I end up in the water. I mean, 1 out of 50 might get a weird roll. This one, so this is a hole right here where I used to use my river, and I've kind of gotten used to an ace run with the accurate roll explorer. It's not quite as accurate as I would like because of the wind. Again, the river I used to use was an accurate wind break, so I could definitely be a little more consistent in those stronger winds, but recoil works fine. This is one, that was not the best. I forget my aim point on that one. I used to throw the, the light glide Ballista Pro on that one, and I think that's still the shot, but I need to work on that. All right, this one, this is a tough shot. Yeah, we're gonna, that was trash. We're gonna keep trying this one. That was not any better. Yep. This is a tough distance for me because of 4 tailwind. I would love to throw maybe like a forehand. So in the past, I would actually throw a forehand wind. That's going to stick, yeah. So that actually did work. I would have thrown a forehand glide roll Ballista Pro way high and let it stall out. But again, I don't have the distance dialed in, so that cost me quite a few strokes there. Quite a few. At least 3. And that guy, that should be easy peasy. And I like throwing, Kehoe Park 9, I like throwing the musket because I don't have to worry about going OB. And we still ended up with a 10-30 round, even with the double bogey on the Kehoe hole. So definitely some potential there if I clean it up. But again, a little rusty, so bound to happen. And this one, we're not really going to ace run that. We're just going to throw the accurate glide fuse up there. I would normally ace run that, but in a wind of 3, I'm not really messing around with it. And that one should be in putting range. Oh, it's not. Oh, that was lucky. Thought I might have thrown that one a little high. And I cannot get the recoil out of my back. For shots like this, I know other people have different discs they like to use, but my recoil is just so damn consistent on that hole. I love it. And this one, I've gotten a little more conservative playing to the right. I don't like that little tree in the way, but in general, that's a good spot to be in over to the right, and you don't bring the sand trap in play at all. All right, and this one I have figured out it does go uphill towards the OB, and if you can get anywhere in this range, it's a super, super easy shot. Again, if you can get within 430-ish, 410, something in that range, you're good to go. All right, this one I'm going to try the roller, and I have no idea how it's going to work out. Again, this is yet another hole that I'm used to using the Glide Roll Ballista Pro, and that actually turned out pretty nicely. I don't like the headwind to 3, and... ooh, got it. Sweet! Like it. Not going to lie, I was not expecting the albatross on that one. And of course, what happens to ruin the round? They throw a little blueberry in there. And I'm going to ace run all these. Wind to 3, that's going to be tough. Yeah, wind to 3 on that one's a little too much, because if you do too much, it'll end up way left. And then this one, my pure... yeah, that's another one where I used to have the forehand pure dialed in on that one. I just don't quite have it. All right, 1099, that's a little better. Again, you got blueberry thrown in there. I think it helps having the albatross hole, and did all right. So we're rolling through this all right. Nothing spectacular. Some low 1,000 rated rounds, that 1,900 round, and then the 1099. So nothing in the 1100s. There was a couple of potential ones there, but I just did not throw well enough to get those. All right, that's a good start. Little tailwind to 3 on that one. And we're going to get really aggressive on this one. Give me a shot. Give me a shot. There we go. 133. So here's that shot I was talking about. Bam! There we go. That was that 130 range I was talking about. And then skip up there. All right. This might be a good round. Might be a good round. All right. This one I'd really like to... so I threw my... oh, that's not good. And I don't remember my distances on this. Yeah, see, I wanted to be up there in the 160 range. Give myself a forehand chance. That one I really wanted. This one, we'll play that. Oh, that wind almost didn't blow it back. Ooh, yuck. Can't go through the tree. We'll putt around. Okay, that was trash. That was trash. I didn't feel comfortable going to the left because I thought the tree would knock it down. Damn it, didn't get that one either. Yeah, I probably should have done a little better on those. And that one with a headwind of 3 was not the way I throw. I don't have the lines around the mountain to the left, so I was probably not going to eagle that one. All right, so this is another one, Ballista Pro, through the Rive. So I got to watch that because that Rive does have a little more carry than my Ballista Pro, so I got to watch. Might have to aim a little lower on that guy. Let's see, finish. Yeah, this one will be an okay round, I think. Yeah, only 1040. That's a little disappointing. So I'm getting some okay layouts. Nothing spectacular, nothing where I could run through a bunch of 1100 rounds, even if I did throw perfectly. So it's not a whole lot going on here, some crappy layouts. Again, I'm not trying to grind these. We're just seeing where we're at. But this is definitely not a good set of layouts for me to shoot hot. All right, we're going to go roller here. Oh, that is not good. That's not good at all. This is going to be a tough shot with the wind of 3. Yeah, that was trash. So that's one thing I think I'm going to have to work on. I don't even know if going to the driving range will work. Oh, that's bullshit too. Jeez. All right, that was a couple really bad holes. Didn't eagle either one of those. Definitely got to work on the roller with the Rive and some of my air shots to get used to that. I almost want to switch back to the Glide Roll Ballista Pro, but I know in the long run, I think that extra distance for the Rive will make a big difference. All right, let's see what we got. All right, this I should eagle. Got a favorable wind to 2. Oh, yeah, good. And a little extra. I mean, there's no reason I shouldn't get this one. That should be perfect. That's in putting range. Oh, yeah. 29 feet for eagle. Yeah, if you got a favorable wind to 2 there's no reason you should miss that. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wind to 3. All right. Yeah, anytime you get a crosswind to 3 on that hole, that is no gimme. That's why I switched to the Wind Glide recoil, because it's a little more predictable. And, of course, we end with blueberry. Anytime we get a semi-decent layout, let's see if we can ace this guy. Get it? Yes, there we go. That's a little better. Yeah, anytime we end with blueberry, it's probably not going to be... Oh, I just messed up. That was actually supposed to be a backhand, and I accidentally threw a forehand. Not what I wanted. All right, so 1086. There was my 1100 round if I didn't mess up, but I had to get an ace on that blueberry hole. All right, so this is my new route for this hole. I like doing forehand way up there and just landing somewhere in this range. And that's actually way further up, enough that I can go forehand. Oh, yeah, forehand musket. A lot of times I'll end up around 400 feet, and I just throw the Light Glide Ballista Pro up over the top. So that's pretty predictable route now instead of trying to do some flex or craziness. All right, this one, we got this. Recoil, yeah, there we go. Whoa, I went a little further than I wanted. All right. Yeah, good start so far. And this one, I don't remember my aim point, so I'm just going to kind of play this one safe, although that went way further than I wanted. Yeah, I did not mean to go that far to the right. Man. So I got the birdie out of that, but that was not where I wanted my first and second shots to be. Wanted to easily be in putting range. Oh, no miss. Okay. Ah, stupid rock. Yeah, if that rock wasn't there, we would have had a good look at eagle on that one, but we'll take bird. All right, this one, wind to 3, headwind to 3. This is going to be a tough birdie. I'm actually not going to be upset with a par on this one. We're going to try to get aggressive, though. And that absolutely sucked. I thought the wind would blow that further left, so now we're going to end up probably with a bogey here. Oh, damn it. I was actually trying to play that one safe. Yeah, that second shot, I didn't think that would go as far right. I thought the wind would kind of blow it back, even though I turned it over quite a bit. And this one, I don't want to get it bottom of the hill. Yeah, if I could just get that frozen hole back, we'd be in good shape here. I think if we can finish with eagle on this and hopefully a good hole 9, we could probably be, probably not 1100, but at least upper. Hell yes. Bad skip. There's that forehand. Love that forehand sticky. Boom. Yeah, I had to go for that. That was trash. Oh, man. 10-7. Man, I did have a shot at 1100. I thought I missed it, so I decided to go a little aggressive with my recoil on that hole 9. Probably should have just laid it up short and played for the throw-in. All right, so we're still kind of in that mid 1,000 range. Nothing spectacular. Just, see, these blueberry holes are killing me. I got the one ace on downhill hole 6, but I just can't seem to hit any of these other ones. Musket again. Yep, just not clicking on the ace runs. Which now I know with blueberry in here, we're probably not gonna be an 1100 round in this. Although I think I've seen some people post that there are a couple 1100 layouts if you throw really well with blueberry in it, but not with windswept. Oh, slow down. Eek. Oh, that was not a good shot. And I know I actually rushed that one a little bit. I should have recognized that that was downhill a little bit to go along with the 3 wind. I just didn't adjust for the elevation, and yeah, that was kind of annoying. Even though this is like roughly triple speed, I still think I rushed that one a little bit. I know they all look fast, but I did go pretty quickly on that. And oh, this round's gonna suck. This might be another 900, especially without an ace there. Yeah. If this is 1,000 rated, I'll be shocked. Oh, yeah, there's no way. No way. I don't even know what other hole I'd want for hole 9 on harrowing. It's actually going to give me anything reasonable. Yeah, there's no way there's going to be like a 900 round. And the result is 9. That's actually, 950 is actually higher than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be in the low 900s. And granted, I did mess up a little bit, but that was a trash layout. Blueberry, windswept, and then easy harrowing. All right, here's that left route again I like. Oh, that's parked. Tap in. Yep. You got to be careful on that route, but I feel pretty comfortable going that way. You just make sure you want to practice it in practice mode. Otherwise, you will hit some trees, and it's automatic bogey. Bogey town! All right, let's see what we got here. All right, 300. Oh, there is no easy way here. I'm going to play my fuse, and hopefully it gets there. I like the fuse because it's straight, so that used to be my river shot. That's a good example of my river where I could just throw it straight as an arrow, and it would be right up the gut there. Oh, that sucked, too. Luckily, this hole I'm not really running it. But yeah, so the river, anything in that 270, 280 range. I really like throwing the river because it's straight as an arrow. I could have thrown my Explorer, but it just wouldn't be straight enough for me. Yeah, this is probably not going to be a good layout either. Now we got these Cahill backwoods holes. So this one I absolutely have to eagle. And I almost went in the water last time, and that's even worse. Oh, yikes. I think we're going to have to go wide right here. Just give me a skip, give me a skip. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to throw that baby in. Forehand. Hell yeah, forehand keystone, baby. Woot, woot. Yep, so that forehand has saved me a couple times. That was last round of the round before on Oak Hill on the par 4 where I didn't get my skip. Yeah, and I played that one this hole short. I've not figured out the good skip line, and I'd rather not risk having to make the throw in. We gotta ace this one. Come on, gimme. Yes! There we go. I mean, that's gonna help a little bit, but this is an easy layout. I mean, you're getting some easy par 3s here. This is probably not going to be that good. Maybe low 1000s. And ends up being 1076. Wow, not going to lie. That is not what I was expecting. I need to... Even with the ace, that surprises me that was that good a round. All right, so that was my 10 rounds. We'll take a look here in a second how they turned out. I think my average is definitely not the 1050 I was looking for. Those 900s kind of messed me up. So it looks like we ended up with a 1039 average. Again, not bad for having a 952 and a 970 in there. And I had that double bogey on the Cahill hole and a couple other silly ones. So overall, with all those strokes in there, because I think each one of those missed strokes cost a little bit. But again, 1039, not bad for being rusty. I would have, again, my goal was roughly 1050, but I mean, ended up okay. So no 1100 rounds, although I had a couple there, but too many blueberry layouts, I think, to end up with anything too great. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Again, this is just raw footage, 10 in a row, no grinding, just to kind of see where I'm at. So I'm still, you can definitely tell my game's a little rusty, and we need to work on some things. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will try to be putting out a couple more videos in the near future. So you guys have a good one, and I'll see you next video.